psychic, not Scientologist.
The man is, I mean, that
So Ed,
spirit,
Ed, how you doing?
not having anything to do with Scientology, just that man is a spiritual being.
Guys,
All right,
just-
Separate from
here, let me have a sign back.
start asking your questions, or she's got.
Okay, I got my video going.
Let me get the one behind it.
So this is what I think you guys should be protesting. There's 20 million children right now on psychiatric drugs.
Right.
And that's the Paxil.
What about all the
drugs
children in the
act.
Sea Org?
And 20 million kids, and even as young as infants,
Yeah.
it would fill up the Rose Bowl 10 times.
Is that why you don't allow Sea Org to have children?
The number of children under 5 that are on psychiatric drugs.
Yeah. You're
And
not answering any of my
when you
questions.
look at the
He
side
doesn't answer
effects
Nope, he
connected
just
with
talks.
those drugs, for instance, they can't eat, they can't sleep.
You know this is
It
going up on
damages the
YouTube. You're going to
heart.
sound kind of insane.
It actually shrinks the brain. I
He
mean,
actually
people
doesn't
do-
answer
He's
any
making
questions.
medical claims
No,
again.
people
He
do a little
doesn't answer
research.
He's
anything.
making
Tell
medical
me about the
claims.
Purif
Are you a
again.
doctor?
You know what?
Are you a doctor?
Every time
Are
I
you a
just want to
doctor?
make this.
Are you a doctor?
I just want to make this
Are
statement.
you a doctor? Just answer
Please,
that.
do it.
You hear of kids in high school committing suicide, right?
I
When you
heard
do a
about
little
somebody last
research,
night.
you'll find they've been put
Have
on
you ever
psychiatric
been a
drugs.
teenager?
Have you ever committed suicide?
You'll find that they've actually been put on psychiatric drugs. It's one of the
Have
side
you
effects.
been a teenager?
So
Do
if
you
you
know how hard
actually-
it is being one?
If you
I
look at these
remember how
kids
much
and the
sucks.
damage that's
Right?
being done, because a kid goes to the counselor and says they're unhappy, maybe they broke up with their boyfriend, fighting with their parents, right? So they're a little depressed. Well, they end up getting put on a prescription of an antidepressant, and one of the side effects is suicide. So, I mean,
A lot of things have a side
You know, one of the side
effect
effects
suicide.
of Scientology is suicide.
Yeah,
It labels side effects.
have you guys noticed the military, like suicides
Have
have
you noticed
skyrocketed?
Scientology?
Have you heard of post-traumatic
Literally.
stress syndrome?
Well,
Thank you.
suicides
Thank
have
you.
skyrocketed in the military.
Have you ever heard of
And it
post-traumatic
totally
stress
correlates
syndrome?
with the increased psychiatric drugging. of our
Have you ever
military.
heard of that?
1 out of 6 people in the military are
Nope.
on it.
Apparently
know
not.
people that have
Apparently
gone
not.
to war.
I mean, senior citizens.
Wow, the handlers are on
Go to
the
a
pile
nursing
there
home.
today.
Go to the med room. You'll see all the little pill
Here comes a cop.
cups filled with medications that they're putting these senior citizens on.
What kind are they?
I mean, then once
Are they all
once-
psychiatric guys? There might be Viagra in there.
Do you guys believe
they
in
don't get
Viagra? Do
results.
you believe in Viagra?
when they don't get results from these
Yes.
psychiatric
See, what
drugs,
companies you attack? Pfizer
And they can
makes
make money.
Viagra.
they make money on the senior citizens by doing.
What about all the
ECT,
money that you guys take from senior
which is
citizens?
electric
anyone
therapy?
else.
Electropulsive therapy. Have you guys heard of that?
You
Have
guys
you
just
ever
don't
heard of
answer
a
They
questions.
run
Have
electricity.
you ever heard
Blah,
of a
blah,
cult?
blah.
They
Or
run
a Ponzi
electricity
scheme?
through
Have
people's
you ever heard of a
brains.
Ponzi scheme?
They run
Have you all heard of
electricity.
a cult?
Mainly senior
Yeah,
citizens.
what wasn't one of the biggest Ponzi schemes
Because
conducted
Medicare
by
pays.
Scientologists?
Yep.
Medicare pays. Once they become senior citizens on Medicare.
Oh my
they can
God,
do
you
ECT.
sound like-
So you're pretty
you're
much
just-
saying don't do shit,
they
just
die.
rely on everybody else to give you money.
They die years earlier after they
But I wouldn't be helpful.
But
360.
just
I
give
wanna share my
everything to
adventures.
me.
You want to go tell that
World.
police officer over here about how the military are like all messed up on psychiatric drugs? I would love for you to go tell that to the police officer.
I would go ask him, but I think he might arrest
It's like
me.
you
Well,
were
actually, most
trained
of
to
the
say all
time,
this, weren't you?
people on these psychiatric drugs, they do
He's just trained
He-
to not
he
answer
sounds
any
trained.
questions.
They do just
He's
random.
not- He's a robot.
they do
Yeah,
these
yeah.
random
He's
acts
been
of
in it for
violence.
I don't
40
think he.
years.
I think he is a
He's
He's a
robot.
robot.
He's a cherry
Where's
2000.
your on-off
They
switch?
do
We're
random.
tired of this.
They do random acts of
Okay,
violence.
I have a question.
I mean,
for
they
you.
create so much extra work
You're
for the
insane,
police.
dude. You're so insane.
Explain to
I
me
mean,
various
most violent
Scientologists
acts,
who have
when
been
you do a little
violent.
research,
I've been
This is a
assaulted by
Scientologist at work,
three
you do a
people.
times.
little research, you find
This
out
is what
these
you
people
become
have
if you
been
become a
I had another
Scientologist.
Scientologist threaten me
He's
earlier.
brainwashed.
You know, they've been
Really?
put on antidepressants.
I had a
This is
Scientologist
insane.
threaten me earlier.
People don't
She said she was
generally.
gonna.
You know, I think you might go to the RPF after
Once they've
this.
been put on psychiatric drugs,
Okay.
they could do things they would never
What's
do.
your name?
They would never
What's
do
your
I
name?
won't tell you. What do you call him?
Bob.
That's
would
not
never-
his real name.
They
So-
would never do these acts
Okay.
of violence.
We'll
They were on
acknowledge
psychiatric drugs.
those
Take
claims
schools.
you're making.
Okay, take schools. When you hear of a child.
How about
going
learning
in
Chinese in
and shooting up
Scientology
his-
school?
his
You just
school.
like you
You know,
just
you hear
rehearse
of
pieces
these
over
kids
and over
going
and
and
over
shooting
again.
up their schools. They've been on psychiatric drugs or withdrawing from
But are
them.
they
Oh my God!
Scientologists?
This is what you have to look forward to as a Scientologist in
Qualified.
40 years.
The kid was on,
They weren't on there
40
for
drug
free.
years.
They weren't